Netherlands, man, is back. I got an e-bike and it's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to go up the, what's it called? The bridge, just to see how interesting it is. I've been riding it last night and today. I did get a bit scammed, but it doesn't matter that much. I have to be careful here because they have the right of way and I don't. But they did stop because there was some pedestrian going. The beautiful bus behind me. So pedestrians do have the right of way. This bike is amazing. I'm actually a bit overwhelmed by the fact that it does ride with a lot of speed, but you can hear the problem. You can hear the clanking and clinking and clonking that the bike has. And that's because I didn't check the underside of the battery, which basically has a problem. And that problem being the fact that the screws ate into the plastic, but it does function properly. So it is loud on the back end. I tried to fix it, but I don't have the tools necessary. I need some Allen keys. I need some new fittings, but it's kind of nice to go up the beautiful bridge and not even feel it. I'm not even feeling it, and it accelerates so nicely. I even have to brake sometimes just because it's a bit too fast for the vlogging and for the riding. It goes 25 kilometers an hour in an instant. So I do have to go a little bit slow around the corners and just relax while I'm doing the vlogging. And then when I need to basically do some proper pedaling, I can do just like now because it's a straight line. I don't have to worry too much about the speed. I'm already at 23 kilometers an hour and of course 25 just now. It's absolutely amazing to be able to just ride your bicycle no matter what bridge you face. And also it's fun to just feel a little bit of oomph whenever you are pedaling and just come on, just go. And she was waiting for me, but I'm vlogging and I let her pass just because I am nice. Well, I shouldn't be that nice. Well, I should be, but these guys are not gonna look in my direction. They did. So yeah, it's an interesting experience, and I had an interesting experience riding it last night. It was awesome. As you can tell, I'm super happy, even though I got a bit screwed by the screws. But yeah, it can be fixed in a certain way. I can fix it, but it does take a little bit of finagling. As you can see down this beautiful path, it doesn't matter. But if I hit some walks that aren't that nice, they can just be a bit bumpy for the battery part. So that's a bit annoying, but yeah, doesn't matter. The bike is okay. It rides well. And unfortunately, they don't have space. They don't have space for Zaandam to do takeaway here. They don't have any vacancies anymore. So I need to do Amsterdam, which in certain situations is better, And in other situations, it's not so great. Just because, is there people? Whoa, I almost took the curb. I forgot that these curbs are not all the way to the sidewalk, just in the middle of the sidewalk. I guess that's the way to do it if you want people to ride slower. And basically, I need to do it to go to Amsterdam in order to do my shifts. It's not a big deal. I can do it in about 16 minutes and then take a ferry for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then I have to bike to the hub to start my shift. And then that's all. But there's a lot of people man here. So I'm not gonna mind that. I'm just gonna turn off my bike. And then I'm gonna meditate in the skate park, even though there is a little bit of people, a little bit of peoples. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey. I can show you the bike. Here is the bike. Here is the bike. It's a Stella. As you can see over here, this thing moves and it shouldn't. It does have some screws underneath, but just one of them is holding up. The rest are not really holding up. I did do a little bit of fixing. It was worse, but I'm trying to think of ways to make it less bumpy. I'm thinking of placing something underneath here, just as a bumper. Let's see. Yeah, it does help, at least with the noise. Yeah. So I'm gonna place something underneath here so that I can not have the noise. And now I'm gonna turn off the bike and start the meditation. Just meditated here in the park for an hour, and now I'm gonna go shopping, and I want to test out the bike to see if it basically what's on the lowest speed, how much I can do, because I don't have two batteries. I will need to buy another battery, but they are kind of hard to find at a good price. So I'm trying to see how much range I can take. Well, the range is, it shows you, but I can do about 50 kilometers more if I basically do it on the first speed. So I'm gonna, until now I've been on the third or fourth speed out of 6 or 7, I don't know how many there are. But I've been cycling on the third or fourth speed. That's super nice, and it accelerates very fast. It does do about, let's say, 130 kilometers, but I can basically get another 50 added on top if I do on the first speed. I'm gonna go to Aldi just because they have the best tortilla wraps. I've tested it out. All of the other ones are bad, especially the ones from Lidl. The ones from Lidl, they tend to get very dry, very fast, and crunchy. I don't like that. I want a tortilla wrap like they have at Aldi's, which is soft and a bit fluffy, not very thin, and it doesn't get that bad, crunchy, stale feeling just after a few hours or even less. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Aldi and get some tortilla wraps and some meat and some other things so that I can pack a lunch, because tonight I am doing a night shift and I need to also sleep. But I'm gonna film and just after I buy things from Aldi yet again. So we're gonna see how that works. Probably gonna also find something to put to fix my battery, the battery of the bike. So that's gonna be interesting. Let's see if I find in Aldi. If not, I'm gonna find some in Action. I fixed my e-bike's rattling by going to Hornbach and buying some beautiful anti-slip tabs. And they're very good at dampening the noise, and also you can see I just went over some bumps and you can't hear anything. I did, however, need to purchase some pliers and some Allen keys that I returned after 5 minutes. I took a screw off, and then that was it. I returned the Allen keys and the screws and everything else just because I don't need them. And they were $12.50 in total, and I didn't want to pay $12.50 1 hour of work just for some pliers and some Allen keys. The cheapest pliers and the cheapest Allen keys, and yet they were $12.50. They're robbing us, man. They are robbing us. And now I'm going to the Aldi, and now here comes the big, yeah, I can't hear almost anything, so that's nice. It would have rattled like crazy over here, and I still have one tab, and in case something happens to the tabs, it's a €2 fix. I can just buy more tabs and put them over there. It's also on my way to work. I cannot hear anything, which is super nice. It's not really a fix because it's not screwed in place, but well, it's just a sound thing and hopefully not only the sound, because it's also more secure because of some pressure. And I also put a wire there, so that will help with the resistance so that it doesn't wiggle so much. So I'm at Aldi's. I'm gonna do some shopping. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.